Hello, hello. How are you? Good to see everybody. I hope everybody is well. Hello, Delise. Hello, Blossom and Jim. I saw that you were here pretty early. Who am I missing? Hello from Wisconsin to emailer. And hello, Lori. Hello, Chris. Hello, Kat. How are you? Ooh, I wish I was in Florida. My parents are actually going to Florida in a couple weeks. I am staying here, unfortunately. Although it's been like randomly spring weather. So we got two cards in the mail. We got a box from Blossom, which we may do a little selective pulling of things out of. And then Craft Your Let will be interesting this week. There is well, just depending on how vested you are in the Craft Roulette extended universe. So Mary's son, Mr. Producer, had dog Fergus who passed away last week. So their stream turned into kind of a fundraiser for a local animal shelter. And if you, in addition to all the other Craft Roulette parameters, make a shaker card, there's people are matching donations from a couple of people in the community. So it's going to be a shaker card, which I never make. So that should be an exciting adventure for us all. This one is from. It's hard to tell. It says from the Heart Foundation, but I don't think that is true. So we will see. I think it is likely from a crafty friend, and that may just be the cancellation mark. Interesting. Really cool postage with the Three Kings. I think it. Oh, there is another return address. It just got stamped over. Handmade for me by Pam. Ooh, very pretty. Ooh, blingy blingy. I hope things are magical. I like when the sparkly foil is magical. Let's see. Jay, crafty friend, Mary. Oh, from Ruth. Very cool. Thank you, Ruth. Merry Christmas. I'm still getting Christmas cards because the post office is kind of funky. Let me take the box off the table for now. Got a nice little PS from my aunt, but thing that she sent me some cute cards she thought of. So let's see what we got. Oh, that is cute. Cute little thank you card. Much love, Ida, with a long personal message in it, which I will read later, but very cute. Love a cute little animal. Dogs are fitting this week, I think. Anyway, let's look at the box, or at least some of the box. And hello, Chris. How are you? Welcome. Hey, Sierra. How are you? Good to see you. And Shanna is here. Shanna is the comes on after me. Actually, fun story. If you watched her live last week, she was playing around with cool pet tape, and I actually got some, and I got it like Wednesday or something. It was bizarre. Like it came in like 3 days. I was shocked. Nothing comes in 3 days. Like Tailored Expressions, which is one state away from me, doesn't even come in 3 days. So kudos to the washi tape store. I don't know that we're playing around with this because I'm feeling more spring colors today, but we will see. And let's open the box and look at least some of it. I may. It feels like a pretty full box, so we may split it over a couple weeks to not make this Jay opens the box show because we've done that in the past and it's been kind of, I don't know, less fun. And if we're making a shaker card, we should reserve some time because I haven't made a shaker card in probably a year, so that'll be interesting. But I did remember that I actually have like a shaker kit, and I have a lot of fun little shaker bits from Shanna, so I don't think it'll be a total mess. And I forgot what Shanna is playing around with tonight. Something fun. Oh, do you like it? Well, if people like it, I have no problem showcasing me opening boxes. I actually have another one. Well, I have a sort of Christmas gift. Let us see. We've got some, starting off, we have some great copied pages here on spiritual things. Like these would be really, and this kind of grayscale stuff like is really nice to, you can paint over it. I mean, like you can use it like an underpainting essentially. You can also just do a light watercolor wash and do other things. This is copy paper, so you have to be a little careful. But oh, these are really cool. I like this. On the Desert Land. They're really neat poems. The Carpenter. Oh, I like that. The artwork on these is fantastic, Blossom. Oh, and these are, you have little fruits. That actually might be, you could actually do something with that. The craft roulette color parameter is Apple Orchard this time. So we have some cool fruit paper here too. And I think these are all the same. But these are neat. But you can actually, like, you can color these individually, and this would be very easy to scan and cut. Or obviously, you can use it as a background. But lots of stuff you can do. Use your things. Classic mouse love. Oh, well, that'll be interesting. It's interesting. It'll either be, I know Spellbinders did a bunch of Steamboat Willie stuff, and just because it's cool, it has craft paw print paper, which I'm totally, even though it's backing material, I'm totally using that. So we have a very cool little mini Groot. This I think was wrapping paper, but this is a really cool mini journal. Oh, it has pockets in it too. I do love a pocket. It'd be really good to hang on to ephemera or other things like that too. And perhaps scraps. That's really neat. I really like these. I need to see if I can find big versions of this binding because I have a project in mind that might utilize that. But thank you, Blossom. I do like Groot. Groot is a lot of fun. Let me see what you're saying, you bro. Oh. Oh, never mind. StreamYard is wanting me to show my referral link. Anyway. Oh, stamp. Oh, very cool. You stamped the. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So we have some really cool, not too shabby paper. This from their grunge pad. Some of these are really cool. Some of these are very wood adjacent. They might work in today. I like this a lot. I mean, I like every time. I like when Not Too Shabby does stuff that's not like obsessively cute. I like their cute stuff a lot. I buy a lot of cute stuff, but I like it when they do stuff like this. It's actually I really like. I had pulled. I guess I should tell you what the parameters are, even though we haven't quite gotten there yet. Encouragement card, Apple Orchard colors, and something else. Oh, silhouette, which that's why I pulled those butterflies, if you were wondering, because they're like the one silhouette stamp I have. Although I could also get some ephemera and black it out. I don't know where I put it, but this pad I thought would work too, but I like this better. Like this would be a nice, if we do like a springy card, I don't know, we might do this. We'll see. I was thinking springy card, but I really like this paper. And we have many, we have some really cool, these are almost like medallions of some sort. Oh, they're like postage almost. Yeah, so they're like classic sort of farmy things. But I think think they seem sick for postage, but they really look like postage to me. Although I love postage, so everything looks like postage. But it's probably not what I'm thinking it is. But these are really cool. Yeah, these are all dairy related, which is cool. These would be fun to do a background with. As I probably mentioned, my family, or I should say my mother's family, were dairy farmers for a long time. So these are really fun to play with. These are nice and thick, so they'd be nice to use on like Morbus 3D piece too. Milk bottle caps. Oh, okay. Oh, like from a glass milk bottle kind of a thing, I'm thinking. Why does everyone know more about? Yes, they're milk calves. Yes, everybody knows more about dairies than I do. That's slightly embarrassing, but that's cool. I like those a lot. Oh, that's how I get rid of that. Good news, I figured out how to do a thing. We have a lot of card fronts or cards. These are sunflowers, which are one of my favorite things. Also, my mother's favorite flower. But let's take a look at. Oh, these are cool. Oh, these are. Ooh, this is like. Is this coffee dyed? This is really nice. Oh, I like this. This is like super vintagey. And these would be great for. I mean, you could make the. Obviously, you could decorate them and make them into other things. But I'd probably just use these. These would be great because I use scratch paper a lot, and I think these are all the same, similar paper. So we have a whole bunch of these. So these would actually be kind of cool to stick in like a mini album too, for like, yeah, like I think these would be neat to stick in a mini album, so you'd have like a more extensive place you could journal. I've made some photo mini albums recently, but then I realized like if you have like 10 photos, you don't necessarily have a lot of space to write stuff in. And let's do. Oh, there's a bunch of paper at the bottom, but then we have some other mini albums. I think these are journaly things. I could be wrong. They might be cards. Oh, they are cards. Okay. I think they're cards. They have. Oh, they're cards with an envelope. So I'll leave those. But probably not too shabby. I do like these cards a lot. That's really cool. And there's some really nice texture on the bottom panel that's I can feel. Maybe I can take this out and not. It's pretty together. So I will not try and dissect that today. But there's a lot of cool ones in here. Ooh, I love the turtle. And then, ooh, a chicken. Yay. Well, a rooster, really. But, oh, we have the chickens that I chicken sit for are Buff Goldingtons, which are not this breed. I think this is more of a Rhode Island Red. But anyway, very cool. Thank you, Blossom. Very neat stuff. And we'll grab one more thing. Oh, this is cool. I'll grab one more thing and then save the rest for another occasion so that we can work on our card, although we're kind of okay for time. Yeah. But this is really neat too. It's like it's like a mini, like it's almost like a bookmark size mini album. Similar paper, really cool paper. I love these albums that have like a mix of papers in there. They're super neat. Really interesting stitching too. I don't know if it's bound that way. Can I figure it out? These look like stitched in pages, so I'm gonna say the pages are actually stitched in. But that's really cool binding. Love it. But we will, I think, save some of this. Well, we can look at one more thing. Just because I really like it. There's just really cool interfacing. I think this is interfacing. I don't know. It might be tool. Sorry, you can't see anything because it's. There we go. Looks like that. I think that stuff would be really cool. Really cool on a grungy card. Oh, so much texture. I'm a big fan. But let's see if we can make a card. And if you guys are interested, we can always look at more of the cool box. And I have a lot of Shimmer card stock, and I don't know why. But what I had pulled initially, convenient we have copy paper to display all this. So it's an encouragement card. So I really like this Dream Big sentiment, and I dropped this on the floor while I was looking for something else. I like work hard and never give up. Never give up's a good one. Probably not super. Probably not the best option when, given that we're talking about friends passing away, but you know, I do like Dream Big, and I wanted to use one of these butterflies because they're the like one silhouette thing I have, and I feel like these are Gina K does a lot of silhouettes, but there's a lot of different silhouettes here. So I think my original thought, which I still think I want to go with, is I kind of want to make like a spring colored card, but I think I'm going to ink blend a panel because I couldn't find like a oh, here we go. So I was thinking this would be a good background pattern because it looks like clouds in the sky. To put a something on, but I wanted to get a colored card base that kind of went with this. And we have to, and I remembered cleaning. I have a bunch of these cleaning company shaker card kits where they do the foam for you. I don't have actual acetate for this, but I do have a die that can cut it. So I think we will. My thought was we could use the this flower. I thought would be cool, especially on this background, and then we can use apple orchard colored somethings on the inside. But it seems like there would be enough room with this to do a butterfly. But I'm thinking put the shaker together and then figure out where we want our butterfly and sediment and whatnot. Huh? No. Look at the bottom of the box. I can look at the bottom of the box. It's right here. Oh, on the inside, I'm assuming this just looks like the bottom of a box, but I will see. It's a very full box, so we will see what we see. I saw that there was lots of paper. I saw that there was a very cool pocket watch, huh? Neat stuff. Oh, and it has my initials on it. Even better. That's super neat. Anyway, look at the bottom of the box. Very cool. We get into our. There is a lot of not too shabby paper, and we will see what's at the bottom of the box. This might take me a minute. Thanks, Jim. I wasn't really paying attention. So here are the things we looked at already. Very cool. Ooh. Oh, neat. Some really cool silhouette charms we could use potentially. I don't know if that's what Blossom was thinking of, but these paw prints would be kind of neat. I wonder what that says on the back. Anyway, we will see if there's other things that seem. There is a lot of not too shabby. There is a lot of not too shabby. There is a something on the bottom. There's paper on the bottom of the box. That's that paper. Ooh. There's all this cool paper on the bottom of the box. Is that what you were referencing, Blossom? We have some very neat paper. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, we have a silhouette. Oh, I like that. That's cool. That is really cool. Okay, let's use that. Thanks, Blossom. And then we can decide what the rest of our card should be. Although it does kind of make me rethink my spring idea a little bit. But I do like wherever I put my I do like Dream Big with this cityscape. I think that's really cool. We probably need to figure out. I like that better than my other idea. Okay, let's do that. And then this is already a wood color. Yeah, no, I think Dream Big next to the skyscrapers totally works. I mean, obviously we'd cut this down, but like, I think you could totally do that. So we have a silhouette. We have apple orchard colors, and like essentially we could do this. But let's see. I don't know if any of my shaker stuff would coordinate. So maybe we'll do. It's very spring. But we could do. We could do like a. We could definitely just make it. We could do a shaker the normal way. I just need to grab some layering dies. Oh, we have a couple from. We had some cool ones that were in my Shanna box. Because these are nested. I'm not quite sure what I would do with it though. So, although this looks very billboardy, so I kind of like it with the skyscraper. Like if you figure that we're gonna kind of cut this at 5 inches and do it horizontally, and I think you could. I think if you did two of these that were adjacent, you could totally make a frame out of them. But let's get this part of the card together because I feel like that I do like Jim's idea of like having Dream Big kind of in the sky with the skyscrapers. So let's cut this down into a panel. Oh, the extra parameter I'm going to cheat on and use my fun little delete punch because it's something old, but I really liked how the panel came together when we used this guy on it. So we might do that again, and we can figure out. I feel like we could get away with a colored card base, but we could also just do brown. Like I'm kind of liking this as monochromatic, and there are trees in an apple orchard, so it's not totally cheating. Although, do I have? I think I have. Oh wait, I think I have. Do I have paw print pieces? Let me check. I think I might have paw print. Oh, you can't see this whole thing. It's really fantastic. I'm pretty sure I had. Well, we have sparkly stars, which definitely go with our Dream Big. I feel like I have paw print glitter somewhere though. Let us see. Maybe not. I may have actually cleaned that up. I was thinking about that, but I'm liking this idea. I actually like this with the stars too, like Dream Big, and then like a little shaker star window as like kind of like a billboard in front of the skyscrapers. I think this kind of works. Let me just double check that I'm sure I'll find this stuff as soon as I am not streaming, which is pretty common. Anyway. Well, I'm not sure where it is, so we'll run with what we've got going here. So I think we can drop our phone on the floor impressively. But I think we can get the majority of this. Did I just do that twice? No. I just dropped the plate on the floor. That's fine. Oh, and I dropped my phone on the floor again. Wow. Okay. But I think I think this piece is going to come together quickly. It actually is like, you know, almost the entire card. Like you could literally do this whole card in about 5 minutes, but I kind of want, so if we want our dream big kind of in the middle, I think that means we don't really have to maybe cut off like 1/2 inch. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I think just keeping this monochromatic on the background, I really like. So we're going to do that. Always save our little bits. Well, unless you don't want to. I've been getting more interested in journaling lately, so I've been I think that's going to work well. Just sort of saving more stuff than I have in the past. And this corner is a little wacky. Let's just shave that off. Okay, there we go. And not lose our sentiment. But I think this will work really well. Yeah, I like that. So now we just have to do 5 1/4. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I like that. So if we put our little shaker bit at the bottom, we won't really cover up very much. This is going quite well. Card base. That is not really usable. But I think we'll keep going with the brown because I like it a lot. So I think if we bring in a nice rich brown here, that'll kind of play off the color we already have going on. I think that'll be nice as like a top fold, and that'll be easy to pull together. Gold layered background. Yeah, basically. Make a full front shaker. I guess I could. Well, I guess if I could, I probably have enough because I have like packaging like this. We could probably just like cut this, and then because this is, we could just cut this a little bit bigger and then fold it over probably. And then 2 sides on this would be, at least one side on this would be sealed already. We'll see. That might work. So let me cut my card base, and then we will. That's a good idea, Shanna. That's low mass. Anyway, 5 1/2. This might come together a little faster than I was thinking if I do that. So there we go. I think we'll go with that, and then yeah, because then we could just make this into a full shaker, and we should probably stamp our sentiment before I start messing with it, so I don't get it like glued together and need a sentiment. But I like that idea, Shanna. That's a good idea. Because then I think all we'd have to do really is score it, which I don't think would be too hard. This would be a great thing if you had like one of well, actually, what you can do is utilize. You might be able to utilize, if we cut this, we might be able to like fold this over and then at least leave this side intact too. But, so because if we folded this and then score, if we folded this and put this inside, right, we could do it like that. And then we'd really just need to worry about sealing these two sides on the back. So we could probably, I think that we can do that. Well, let me get my stamping machine and get a sentiment on here. And hope we don't mess this up massively. This is kind of like a coffee dyed paper, so it's not quite as flat, but I think we can. I think if we use something like Versamark or VersaFine, it'll let's do like that. Then if we wind up having weirdness with our shaker window, it won't be a big deal. Good idea, Shanna. I like this. I like where we're going with this. I think that we have. Thinking probably maybe black. I think black makes more sense here. And maybe we'd get this like on our first try, which would be really nice. Because this is a well-loved stamp, so yeah. Dream big. I love the vibe of this too. It's like going to the big city. And stamped correctly the first time. Oh, I like that. Hooray. If I could find where I put my... All right, here we go. But I don't know. Like, I don't know about other people, but this week felt about like 15 days long somehow. But this weekend felt really short after like, holidays. Who was I talking to? I was talking to a friend of mine who was like, this was like the first, I think he said this was the first week he had worked like a full week since about Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I feel that too. But I think we can pull this off. Luckily, it doesn't stick too much. And interesting, I think that is mostly dry. We'll let it sit and see what we can do about cutting up packaging. The good news is I have like plenty of lightweight packaging. So I think even if we mess this up, it'll be okay. There aren't really fingerprints on this, but if there were, I would want to try and clean those off. So I'm going to try and cut this, like, just to cut some of this excess material I don't care about off. So I definitely want to fold this under. So I may do that first, just to sort of understand where the edge on this would be. If I had a score thingy. Oh, here we go. Or bone folder, I mean. There we go. Make this a little bit easier. Because then what I'm going to wind up doing, I think, is just doing it like this. This edge, I think we can keep intact. And then we just need to cut these two edges a little long. And I think we'll be okay. And this is super thin. So overlapping it, I don't think will be a big deal. Let me catch up on the messages. We tried. I have full front. Oh, gingerbread ink would have worked too. I love full front film. Yeah, we'll have to do that at some point because I like that as an idea. Let's cut. hopefully we can cut this. Whatever was $22.95, we can cut off. But 4 inches. So I think let's do 4.5, just so we have a little bit extra to work with, because we can. And then that's gone. And then we kind of want this to be whatever, 5.25. Let's give ourselves an extra half inch here too. And then we are open on 2 sides. So we really just need to put this together, I think. Or at least this part. I think we can just put this in like this, and then if I push it up, I think there'll be enough here to flip over. Probably would do it like this, and then fill it, and then do the last one, the bottom side, I'm thinking. Let me see if I can't put a little bit of tape on the back of this just to keep it in place. Although, ironically, we're close to running out of tape, so we'll see. We might wind up doing a tape replacement. There we are. And I guess we'll have to be kind of careful as I put the thing with the tape in it in, and I wasn't very careful. Let's try that again. We may not be able to try it again. Oh dear. Okay. Well, I guess we will. We will live with where it is, I think. So we're fine. Glue that down. Oh, this will be fine. Yeah, because then I think we can glue this whole thing. I think we can glue this whole thing down essentially, eventually. Eventually. Didn't even mean to rhyme, and I am. So let's just put some tape at the top here. You just tack this piece down. Then we can do that with the side, and then we just really have the bottom that's still open, and we can still I think we'll still be able to get some bits in. I'm not super worried about the edges here, because I feel like once this is double-sided taped down to like the card itself, this isn't going to really go anywhere. Oh, sorry, Shanna. We left your comment up. I don't know where they are. They were around. Kaiser was around, staring mournfully at the food that didn't appear. Actually, we could put this on foam tape too. I'm not hating that idea. I think I need a little more. Oh, did I just run out of tape? No. I think I need a little more tape here. Oh, I think that was the that was the top half, if you will. Then I think this will work out. But let's take Jim's advice and say just a few sparkly blingy bits. And I've already spilled some on the floor. Go me. But if Pam is here, I think she will have to avert her eyes for a moment. But this should be pretty easy to just... yeah, just like... Well, I don't want to knock them out, but just kind of like that. Ooh, they have little holes in them. Oh, I like this. This color scheme is really fun. Okay. I think that's good. Like if they're spread out, they really cover, but they don't otherwise. So let's tap those towards the top and see if we can't not spill all of this. Not spill a thing of chunky glitter all over my floor. And there's already chunky bits of glitter everywhere. But we can get rid of those. I think we're doing pretty good on time. Minus a couple bits here are getting behind, but I think that's fine. So I think all we really need to do is tape this down and then get the whole thing on there. And that pretty good. I'm just gonna give it, just tack this down a little bit more. There we go. So that's kind of how it's all gonna look. That's kind of fun. Technically, this glitter is already an old product, but I think I'll still use the fun Delise bits. And we are out of tape. That's slightly annoying. Let me see if I think I have some non-ATG tape we can use. Un momento. What are you? You are masking tape. That will not help. We can try this together. Oh, that's really pretty. This is terrible double-sided tape that I've never tried before, which obviously that's always great to use things we've never used before on lives. But this was recommended by Sabrina of Scrappy Tales, who uses a lot of adhesive. So I'm thinking it'll be pretty good. Well, we can at least be very thorough about how much adhesive we're using. But I do like that this backing tears. I don't like it as much. We'll just have to see. So this is what it looks like. It's neat because it comes in a bunch of widths, obviously, as tape kind of does. Let me just... Hopefully, the backer comes off easily. And I don't pierce my... it does come off easily. We still have double-sided stick there. I didn't pierce my... did not pierce my shaker pocket, which is fantastic. That side does not want to come off. This also is not behaving. There we go. That still has tape on it, but... Oop. That is still coming off. Let's try the other side, maybe. There we go. Just requires a little futzing, which is fine. And then that's that. And oh, this isn't bad. This is not bad to work with once I got the hang of it. Because you can basically... This is pretty beefy, so it's kind of like the backer on ATG, so it's not too bad. Okay. And we still have intact sparkly bits, which is really the point, I guess. Let's be a little bit careful, but not too careful. I do want this to stick. Uh-oh. That's off center, but I'm just going to live with that. You can always trim the card. Actually, it's not horribly off center. There we go. A little excess glue, but that worked out pretty well. So I think we just need to make an inside piece. Tape Jungle. I'll send you, this is from Tape Jungle. I have an email from them. I was talking to them about, they don't carry Redline, but things they suggested that were like Redline. But I'll dig it out of my email and I can message it to you later. I'm not affiliated or anything. I just like their stuff. I do like this though. This is cool because then you can do that and you still have. And because the paper was, because the paper has sort of a treatment to it, the paper is a little wrinkly, so it really catches these stars. So love it. But let's make an inside piece. If I can find where I put my paper. Oh, here it is. Need a trimmer. All we need is a trimmer. I think this is already 4. I'm sure I'll measure this and it won't be 4, so we'll just be a little paranoid. Oh no, it's 4. And I think we don't really need to use this, but I do like this punch, so I think we will use this. And this works really well on this weight cardstock, and it looks like this. It just gives you a little flourish, which I think is going to look really cool with the brown. If you're one of those people who saves the punch out bits, I think technically you could put this back together, but I don't quite have the patience for that. In the trash it will go. And then I think all we need to do is glue this down. And we'll be pretty much good to go. And we'll be actually on time. To say thank you, everybody, for all the good ideas. Because this was better than my initial idea. So it's always fun when we can sort of workshop cards together. Although I think everybody who goes live says that, where it's just a little more interesting when you do it with friends. And I got a bunch of glue everywhere, but it's a little dry mat, so there's that. And I think I still have a. There we go. I think we hit all our parameters. We have an encouragement card that has sparkly bits in it. We have apple orchard colors because everything is basically brown and there are trees in an apple orchard. It is. It was it. So Delisa's daughter was raising money for a guitar that then turned into a different instrument, but Delise did a D-Stash, and I think she was planning to do another one. So she has lots of cool punches. For all of us who may or may not need more cool punches. This thing is really fun to play with. Silhouettes of the buildings, and we have 2 old products. We have this chunky glitter that I've had for at least 5 years. I had the chunky glitter before I did card making. For I forget what I got. Oh, for because a friend of mine had turned me on to StarCraft Chunky Glitter, and I didn't actually have a project for it. I just thought it was neat, and yeah. And the punch is from the 1900s, but very cool. Thinking about 5 to 10 minutes, Shannon will be live. So once we wrap this up, I will pop over there, and I hope you do as well. Nothing super special happening this week that I can think of. I do kind of want to play with this stuff at some point because it looks super cool. Yeah, I'll be back here Sunday, if not before then. And there may be a video coming out this week in my faith journaling series with Lala, sort of. So if that may pop up at some point in your feed. If it's interesting to you, feel free to check it out. If not, that's fine too. I'll see you next Sunday, and I hope everybody has a fabulous night. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.